Welcome back into Gamecock Central, everybody. Kendall Smith alongside of Wes Mitchell here to recap day 4 of preseason practice for the South Carolina Gamecocks. It was the second opportunity, Wes, that the media had to view some of practice, and we actually got an opportunity to check out some 11-on-11 action today. So take me through what you saw there and some notes maybe that you gathered from that 11-on-11 work.
Yeah, it was very, very brief, but we'll take what we can get, right? So that's what we like to call the depth chart drill. You get a little bit of an idea of who's working where, who's maybe moved up, who's moved down. You don't read into it quite yet. Like you said, it's day 4, but there were some interesting notes, I thought. Dylan Wanham was kind of with the second team when we saw him earlier this week, on Friday, the beginning of practice. He was with the first team at right tackle again. Obviously, he's a veteran. He's played a lot, so not really a huge surprise there. On the defensive side of the ball, Mo Kaba working with the first team, Debo Williams working with the first team. Brad Johnson was here. He was practicing. He was with the second group. Sherrod Green was here as well. So, again, I wouldn't read into those things, but I did think it was at least interesting that that spot was kind of swapped from what I maybe would have thought coming in. And Jalen Brooks was working with the first team some on offense at wide receiver. Nate Atkins was taking some reps with the first team. So, again, you don't read into it too much, but at least interesting notes there.
Obviously, Spencer Rattler taking reps with the first team. No surprise there. Marshawn Lloyd also at the running back spot with the first team as well. Now, Wes, we like to talk about it early in the season because you get a lot of new faces in the program, especially in transfers and in freshmen. So are there any of those newer faces that have really impressed you from what you've seen so far?
Yeah, other than the people we all kind of have come to expect from the spring, like Rattler, Juice Wells. Wells was working with the ones today as well. Actual true freshman that I've been most intrigued with, and I've already started to hear some buzz about, is Nicky Memori. You're very familiar with him from Irmo. You were there when he signed.
What's your message to Gamecock Nation ahead of coming to South Carolina?
Clemson's on the clock.
I mean, the kid looks the part. Like, you just look at him, he looks physically like, I don't know, maybe he's been on a college campus for a couple of years. And then you look at just the physicality that he can bring to the position from what you hear about that he's done so far in practice and, what he did just in the weight room this summer. Just very, very positive buzz for him so far. And then you look at that safety position. They have a need at that spot for somebody to step up and play. So I think Emmanwori, just 4 days in, is the guy that we need to be paying attention to as far as the true freshmen go.
All right, Wes. Well, thank you so much. We've got plenty more coming on preseason practice over on GamecockCentral.com. So if you're not subscribed, be sure to go do that right now. We'll be back out here on Friday for a little bit more action, some more open media availability at these practices. But until then, check us out on GamecockCentral.com. Follow us on social media. Wes, thank you so much. Once again, I'm Kendall Smith. This has been another practice update over here on Gamecock Central.